Hello and welcome to a new series on the channel. Today we'll be starting a new series on the Motorsport Manager 2 game on the mobile app. So the first thing we have here is two options for a sponsorship, either with Eve Technologies or with Carney, and Eve offering a deal for 4 races for 300,000, but Carney offers us for 5 races for a bit more, but we're going to go with Eve Technologies, and that improves our cost per race. And there is a message to us, and there you can see their logo on the car. But now we've got an engineer that has applied to be part of our team. So we take a look at our current engineers and we can see that Sammy Hamilton is definitely better than our current engineer Bob Russell. So we're going to replace Bob with Sammy, who is 3 stars, but Bob is only 1.5 stars, so that has set us back on our finances a bit, but it's definitely going to help our car in the future. And there you can see our 3 engineers: Jerry Smith, Tina Adams, and now Sammy Hamilton. And now we're going to go to the headquarters, and we're going to do a couple of upgrades. One to the part development department, and that has cost us 1 million. And there's the builder's comments. And we're also going to do an upgrade to the financial department, which will get us +1 sponsor appeal, which means we'll get better sponsorship deals, and in the long term that's going to help us a lot with money. So there's the builder again with his message. And now we're going to be building a new front wing for one of the cars, as that is one of our weaker areas so far. So the front wing will cost us 650,000, and hopefully it's going to be reliable and with good enough performance to be able to go on the car. So we're going to build that part, which is only going to take 1 week, so it should be available before the first race of the season. And that has set us back a wee bit there. And there's the message from channel 6, which is probably a made up channel, but there you go. And now we're going to be trying to sign a new driver in the form of Sofia Bukhalova. I think that's how you pronounce it. But anyway, we're going to try and see if we can negotiate the contract. So we're going to try and offer equal status with 229,000 as a wage, and let's see if she accepts that. And no, she does not accept that, so we're going to have to offer a bit more. And the signing on fee we're going to increase to just over 2 million, and we're going to put the position with the team as number 1 to try and help sign. And let's see if she accepts that. And no, she doesn't accept that one either, so we're going to have to do it this time, otherwise she won't sign for our team. So we've increased the wage to over 300,000 a week, and we're going to increase the signing on fee to just under 2.5 million, and let's see if she's going to accept that. And yes, she does. So we have signed Sofia Bukhalova, and we're going to be replacing Viv Westbury, who is only 1 star compared to Sofia's almost 3 star with a potential of 4.5 stars. And there is the message from our new driver. And so our other driver is Mary Hopkinson, who has been demoted to number 2, unfortunately for her. But we're going to skip on to the next week, and the new front wing that we're building is now completed, and it's got a performance of 99 and a reliability of 59%. So that is definitely going on to the car, and we're going to put it onto Sofia's car to make her welcome into the team. And that is actually the best front wing on the grid now. If you look to the left, you can see that there. And now if we look at Mary Hopkinson's car, you can see that she's angry with the state of her car. So we're going to build a new front wing for her, and that'll arrive after the first race of the season. So it is projected to be better than the front wing we have just built there because of the new engineer. And that's going to cost us another 650,000. So we've got less than 4 million in the bank now, and that part will come after the first round, but we've got another sponsors option, and we're going to go with the one to the left, Chic Airways, I think. Not really sure if that's pronounced like that, but Chic Airways we'll go for anyway. So that improves our weekly costs, and we also get an upfront payment, but got a bit of a fangirl there, I think, but you can see the sponsor on the car there. But now we're going to skip ahead to the race weekend, and we're going to choose which sponsor we are going to use for this weekend, and it's going to be the Wan Chai sponsor, and that's going to give us a good boost if we can get 9th place or over. So to begin with, in qualifying we put out both cars with neutral gear ratio and neutral aerodynamics for the first lap, just to see how the pace is. And we're on the flying laps right now, as Bouchon sets the fastest sector 1. But where are we going to go? We're going to go 2nd and 4th for the moment, but then we're knocked down to 3rd and 7th as we go into the in lap. And now we're going to put the drivers out, and we're going to change the setup slightly, as there is a low percentage of time at full throttle and there's a medium number of corners. So we're going to change the aerodynamics to cornering for this lap for both cars, and we're going to do that for Sophia's car as well as we go out for our second flying lap, as the cars have been fixed there, and out of the pits we come for the second lap. And let's see how they're going to fare with the new setup on the car. And both cars improved their lap time, with Sophia going in 2nd position, with Bukhalova going in 2nd, and Hopkinson up into 6th position. But now we're going to change the setup once more on both cars and go for acceleration gear ratio this time on both of the cars to try and get a better acceleration out of the corners. And let's see if that is going to improve the lap times any more, as we're on the outlap just now. So can our two drivers possibly challenge for a pole position here, as we've got a wee bit of traffic for the final flying lap as it's going to be. And let's see where that's going to put us. It's going to put Hopkinson into 3rd position and Bukhalova stays in 2nd position. So for the moment it's 2 and 3 for the moment, but Hopkinson is pushed down into 4th position, and it looks like it's going to be Calvacanti that has taken pole position for the Tondela GP in Portugal. So we have succeeded the objective and got the sponsor bonus for qualifying in 2nd and in 4th. So let's take a quick look at the front runners on the grid. It's Calvacanti on pole, it's Bukhalova in 2nd, it's Bouchon 3rd, with Hopkinson 4th, Ja 5th, Dembele 6th. But now it is time for the Tondela GP. It is 5 red lights, and away we go. And it looks like Bukalova has taken the lead going into turn 1. That is a great start from us there, but we cut on later to lap 1, and Dembele has retaken the lead away from Sofia Bukalova there, and we cut in later into the lap, and it looks like it's Bouchon that's challenging for 3rd position just now, and Sofia is down into 3rd place at the moment, but she's battling for 2nd place, but she's unable to take the place just now. But we cut on to lap 2, and it is 3rd and 4th for our 2 drivers respectively, and now the drivers are battling over 3rd position, but it's Bukalova that stays in 3rd position for us now, as there's 15 laps remaining. But now we're going to cut on to the start of lap 4, as Bukalova very briefly sets the fastest lap, as we're now in 2nd and 4th place. And Hopkinson challenges for 3rd, and she's up into 3rd position now, but she loses the place now, as she's back into 4th now, as there are 13 laps remaining in this race. But now we're going to put Hopkinson onto an attacking driving style, so she can try and make up a few more positions, hopefully before the first round of pit stops. And now it is time for Hopkinson to come into the pits, and we're going to put her onto a set of medium tyres, and we do not need to repair the car, so we're not going to use up time doing that. And into the pits she goes this lap, with 12 laps now remaining, and Bukalova's saying her tyres are very worn, so we're going to pit her this lap onto the medium set of tyres as well. And Hopkinson comes into 14th position, and now up to 11th she goes, as she's overtaken a few drivers there, and now up to 10th she is, as Bukalova comes into the pits. And where's she going to come out? She's actually going to come out behind Hopkinson, and we're going to put her back onto neutral. But we are now 4th and 5th, with Hopkinson ahead of Bukalova at the moment. I don't think we're going to need to use team orders here. And now we're up into 3rd and 4th now, as we go on to 10 laps remaining. Now we're in 2nd and 3rd, and now it's Bukalova that's overtaken Hopkinson, and now she's taken the lead of the race, and that is very good stuff there. And now Hopkinson is battling for position now, and she is into 4th position now, but Bukalova is getting quite a big lead now, and that is very good. And Hopkinson goes into 2nd place, so it's a 1-2 for our team at the moment, as we put Bukalova into conserve, so we can take the tyres an extra lap into this race for the 2nd stop. But that is Hopkinson into 3rd position now, as she's been overtaken, and now it's 6 laps remaining, and it's time for Hopkinson to come in for a set of soft compound tyres, and no repairs are needed. So let's hope she comes out in a decent position, and we're going to put Bukalova back into neutral driving style, as we're going to pit her next lap. And it's now 5 laps remaining, and Bukalova is got a very good lead going into the last few laps, and we're going to pit her this lap as well, and we don't need to repair the car or anything. But Hopkinson has come out in 10th position, so hopefully Bukalova doesn't come out that far back into the pack, and she comes out in 4th position just behind Ja. But can she overtake the driver? And she goes side by side, and she is up into 3rd position now, and hopefully she can catch the 2 drivers ahead with 3 laps remaining. And now she's up into 2nd position, as a few fastest laps are set, and Hopkinson is up into 6th position, you can see on the left hand side of the screen. But Sofia gets a move done on the leader of the race, and she sets the fastest lap as well, and she is now into the lead of this race, going into 2 laps remaining, including this one. But can Hopkinson possibly make a move on 3rd place? Yes, she has, and she is now into 3rd position. And can she possibly challenge for 2nd place to get a 1-2 on the last lap of the race. Let's cut over to her, and she makes the move, and she is up into second position. Can she hold the place going into the last few corners? And that is a 1-2 for the team in the first race of the season. That is very, very good stuff for us. So here you can see the tyre strategies that everyone went to. Some chose to do a one-stop, and some, like our team, chose to do the two-stop, which I think works better than the one-stop does. And for some reason the audio stopped recording after this point, so that's why I've added in the background music, because there wasn't any audio to it anymore. But here you can see the driver standings with a 1-2 for Cal 17 Motorsport, and the team standings here with Cal 17 Motorsport in the lead, and that is very good for the first round of the championship. So the second front wing that we built is now ready for us to put on to the car, and we're going to put it onto Mary Hopkinson's car, and it's going to be the best front wing, with Sophia's front wing the second best in the field. And Hopkinson is now delighted with her car, but Sophia is angry with her car. I'm not really sure why, but nonetheless she is very angry with her car. We now have another sponsorship offer, and it's from Sang-Yu, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, we're going to accept that one, but someone's clearly not that pleased about it. But okay, whatever. And there you can see the sponsor on our car. And now we're going to go on to the parts marketplace, and we're going to buy a set of brakes for Sophia Bukhalo to try and increase her happiness with her car. So we're going to apply the part to Sophia's car, and will that make her any happy? I'm not sure, but she's now got the 4th best brakes in the field. It has improved it, but she's still unhappy with the car for some reason. I don't really know why. Maybe I'm missing something, I don't know. But if you have enjoyed the video and you want to see more videos on Motorsport Manager, do leave a like, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more videos on Motorsport Manager and on F1 2017. So I'll see you next time for another video, and goodbye.